So 3x. Okay, so then you would subtract 2x from both sides of this equation. So it would be 3x minus 2x is greater than 2x minus 2x. So then that would be, like you said, 1x, or just x is greater than 0. And then because you have this, 0, is 0 greater than 0? No, so what would the numbers be in here?
2, 4, and 6.
So those would be your numbers. So anything greater than 0 is bigger than 0. So 6 wouldn't be too big. And you can check it. If you plug 6 back into this equation right here, then it would be 3 times 6 is greater than 2 times 6. And then that would be 6 times 3 is 18. 2 times 6 is 12, and 18 is greater than 12. So this would work. Okay, so this is a question, right? So just first think about this part right here. So what would you do first to get the x?
You would try to do 5, 6, 7, and 8.
You can try that because it's equal. I mean, not equal, but you can try that, but that would kind of be tedious. Because what if it's 8 and then you try all of these instead of it? So the first step you would do is, do you know distribution, right?
Yeah.
You would distribute the 6 into this parentheses on this side of the equation. So it would be 6x minus 6 times 2 is 12 equals minus 12.
Where did the 12 came out from?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Because 6 times 2 is 12. When you distribute the 6 into this parentheses, it's 6 times x and then 6 times negative 2. So 6 times x is 6x, and 6 times negative 2 would be negative 12. And basically just simplifying this side and getting rid of the parentheses. The next step would be you would subtract, you can subtract negative 6x from both sides. You subtract 6x from both sides. Then subtracting that from both sides would be 12 equals negative 12, right? So I guess just get rid of this and then this. The next step would be to get rid of this and this. And that means that the next answer would be, okay, so from this, you would do negative 12 plus 12 on both sides. And then that answer would be 0 equals 0. And do you know what happens when the answer is 0 equals 0? When the answer is 0 equals 0, then it means that any number is possible. That would mean you would write all real solutions, or all real numbers are solutions. This is what you would write if you're just solving this equation, like this one, and not this. But since you're asked to do this, then the actual answer would be 5, 6, 7, 8, because all of them are correct. And then you can plug them back in this equation and check. Okay, so this would be the equation. 4x minus 2 is less than 2x plus 10. And then the set would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what would you do first here?
You would try to find the x.
Okay, so what can you do to both sides of the equation to isolate the x? You can start by adding 2 to both sides to get rid of this number here. So you can do 4x plus 2, so that will get rid of the 2. And then 2x, and then 10 plus 2 would be 12. And then what would you do here? So you can try subtracting 2x from both sides to move the x to this side, to the left, and then have 12 stay on this side. So then 4x minus 2x would be 2x, and then that would be less than 12. Okay, so what would the last final step be to isolate the x? Remember, you need to get rid of this 2 on the x, right? To get the x by itself. So because this 2 is multiplying by the x, what is the inverse of 2x? So you would divide 2 on both sides to get rid of this 2. So what's 2x divided by 2? That would leave your x. And then 12 divided by 2 would be 6, right? So this would be your answer here. And then after that, because x is less than 6, what would be inside here? All of these answers would be correct.